Hello, and welcome to Tim's Math Done Quick. In this episode, we'll be going over the point-slope equation. Now, we can say that the point-slope equation is an equation in the form y minus y sub 1 is equal to m times the quantity x minus x sub 1, but what does that mean? Let's dive into the point-slope equation, including what it is, what the form stands for, and how to get to the point-slope equation from information we already know. We'll end with an example just to make sure it makes sense. Let's go. The point-slope form of an equation describes a straight line. The equation can be used when we know a point somewhere on that line, as well as the slope of the line. Its main purpose is to determine other points that exist on the line. Simply put, it's a tool to use what we know about a straight line to find those other points. The point-slope form of an equation is y minus y sub 1 is equal to m times the quantity x minus x sub 1. The coordinate at x sub 1, y sub 1 is a known point somewhere on the line. M is the slope of the line. The unknown coordinate is represented by x, y. As you can see, the variables in our equation translate over to the characteristics of our line as displayed on the graph. Everything has a place and a meaning. Let's make some sense out of that form by taking what we know about slope and turning it into the point-slope form of an equation. Slope is the rise or change in y over run or change in x between any two given points on a line. Given that we have a known coordinate at x sub 1, y sub 1, and an unknown coordinate at x, y, we can write the slope as the quantity y minus y sub 1 divided by the quantity x minus x sub 1 equals m. Since x minus x sub 1 is on the bottom of our fraction on the left here, we can multiply both sides of the equation by that value to rearrange this equation into the point-slope equation. Essentially, point-slope is a simplified variation on the slope equation. As an example, let's say we know that a line has a point at x equals 4, y equals 5, and then it has a slope of 2, its rise, over 1, its run. Since we have a line and we know both a point somewhere on that line as well as the slope of the line, we can use the point-slope equation to determine more points on the line. First, we start with our basic form of y minus y sub 1 equals m times the quantity x minus x sub 1. We can plug in 2 as our m, 4 as our x sub 1, and 5 as our y sub 1. Now we have y minus 5 equals 2 times the quantity x minus 4. First, we'll multiply x minus 4 by 2. Distributing the 2 between the x and negative 4 gives us 2x minus 8. Next, let's move our 5 over to the other side by adding it to both sides. We can do this because the 5 is negative. Now, we'll combine like terms on the right side of our equation and get y equals 2x minus 3. To use this to find another point on the line, we can plug in an x or y value to find the corresponding value. For example, if we wanted to know the y value of the coordinate on this line with an x value of 1, we would plug in the 1 for x and solve. 2 times 1 is 2, and 2 minus 3 is negative 1. So the coordinate on our line with an x value of 1 has a y value of negative 1. Ergo, our coordinate is 1, negative 1. I hope that this video helped you understand the point-slope equation and how it's used. If you have any questions, you can find me on Wyzant at the link in the description of this video. Send me a message and let's make sure you're comfortable in your understanding of this subject. Thank you for watching this video and have a great day.